In today's highly competitive business landscape, the key to success lies not only in having a solid strategy, but also in cultivating a culture that fosters innovation, teamwork, and a commitment to excellence. Few people understand this better than Jack Welch, the legendary former CEO of General Electric, known as GE. In his groundbreaking book, Winning, Welch shares his invaluable insights on what it takes to lead a record-breaking corporation and create a winning culture. Drawing on his vast experience and unparalleled success at GE, Welch offers practical advice on effective leadership, building a high-performance team, and driving innovation. Whether you're a seasoned executive or just starting out in your career, Winning is a must-read for anyone who wants to achieve lasting success in the fast-paced world of business. So, who is Jack Welch? Jack Welch is widely regarded as one of the most successful CEOs of all time, having led General Electric to unprecedented levels of growth and profitability during his 20-year tenure from 1981 to 2001. During his time as CEO, Welch increased GE's valuation by a staggering 4,000%. When he left the company, he received a severance package of $417 million, which to this day remains the largest payout in history. However, it's not just the amount of money that is remarkable, but also the fact that Welch's leadership was instrumental in driving GE's success. His book, Winning, is widely considered a must-read for anyone seeking to learn from his experience and success. Notably, Winning is also Warren Buffett's highest-rated management book, cementing Welch's status as a true business icon. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Your support really helps us create more valuable content for you. Foster culture of candor. According to Jack Welch in his book Winning, a lot of us have a tendency to tell small lies to avoid causing trouble. For example, we might not want to tell our friend that they're gaining weight or tell our mom that her cooking is awful. But this habit of avoiding confrontation can actually be really bad for a company. Welch thinks that it's important for organizations to create a culture where people feel comfortable speaking their minds. Unfortunately, in many businesses, people are too afraid to share their opinions or ideas. Welch believes that bosses need to take the lead in promoting openness and honesty. He put this into action at GE by setting up workout sessions, where employees could anonymously discuss ideas without fear of retaliation. The bosses would show up in the beginning and promise to address 75% of the recommendations and ideas on the spot, with the remaining 25% to be resolved within a month. By creating an environment where people feel safe to speak their minds, Welch saw a huge increase in productivity and many successful initiatives at GE. Overall, he thinks that being honest and open with each other is key to success in any organization. Human resources, the 20-70-10 approach. Jack Welch believed that managing people was one of the most important tasks for any manager and organization. He introduced the 20-70-10 rule, which is a way of categorizing employees into 3 groups based on their performance. The rule states that 20% of employees are top performers who deserve recognition, training, and compensation. 70% are average performers who need to be motivated and encouraged to become top performers, and the remaining 10% are poor performers who should be let go. Welch encouraged managers to differentiate employees based on this rule and manage them accordingly. At GE, managers had to rank employees on the 70-20-10 scale and take appropriate action. This meant promoting and rewarding the top 20% and terminating the bottom 10%. To ensure that evaluations are not done subjectively and on an ad personam basis, Welch emphasized the need to establish an objective evaluation system and rate employees against it. He recognized that developing an evaluation system is not easy, but it is important to have one in place to ensure fairness and transparency. Additionally, Welch believed in having a flat organizational chart where everyone knows their reporting lines and responsibilities. He believed that the more layers there are in an organization, the more bureaucracy, vices, and issues there will be. Therefore, he encouraged organizations to have as flat an organizational chart as possible. Hire well, fire fair. Welch emphasized the importance of hiring the right people for an organization. He believed that while there may be an abundance of good candidates out there, it is crucial to identify individuals with specific qualities that are essential for success. According to Welch, these traits include integrity, intelligence, and maturity. When looking for potential candidates, integrity is the first and most important trait to consider. This means that the candidate should be honest, candid, and have a good reputation. Intelligence, on the other hand, does not necessarily mean that a candidate must have attended an Ivy League institution. Rather, it means that they should be smart and capable of handling the job responsibilities. Additionally, maturity is a key trait, as it demonstrates an individual's ability to deal with failure and possess the necessary confidence and humility. In addition to these three primary qualities, Welch also suggested that hiring managers should look for positivity and optimism in candidates. The ideal candidate should be excited about the opportunity to work for the organization and possess the ability to inspire and motivate others. Welch also emphasized that when hiring for senior management positions, there are additional crucial traits to consider. These include authenticity, or the ability to be genuine and true to oneself without wearing a mask, and heavy-duty resilience, which refers to a person's ability to overcome challenges and bounce back even stronger. Welch's approach to managing employees has been criticized for being overly competitive. He famously implemented a system at GE where the bottom 10% of performers were let go each year. However, Welch believed that firing staff should be based on performance evaluation systems rather than creating a culture of fear. A fair and objective evaluation system ensures that it should come as no surprise to anyone that someone is being let go. How to be a leader. Jack Welch's book Winning has some great tips on how to be an effective leader that I found particularly interesting. Firstly, Welch emphasizes the importance of developing your team members, as true leadership is about helping others grow and succeed. Secondly, it's crucial to exude positive energy and be an inspiration to your team, helping them stay confident and optimistic. Thirdly, building trust with your team is essential, and can be achieved through giving credit where it's due and acting fairly and honestly. Additionally, Welch acknowledges that leadership often means making tough decisions that may not be popular, but it's important not to shy away from them. Instead, you must be willing to rock the boat and push people to action when necessary. Finally, it's crucial to celebrate the successes of your team and make a big deal out of achievements, giving credit where it's due and fostering a culture of celebration. Concrete mission and values. When it comes to the success of a company, having a clear mission statement and values is crucial. Many companies have vague statements that don't really mean anything, but according to Welch, they need to be crystal clear. For instance, GE's mission was to be number 1 or 2 in every business they operated in, and their values were centered around being intolerant of bureaucracy and seeing change as a growth opportunity. The values should reinforce the mission and make it possible for the company to achieve its goals. It's important to reward employees who live by these values and reprimand those who don't. This shows that the company is serious about their values and attracts and retains people who share them. It's essential for the leaders of the company to truly embody the vision and values. When they live and breathe the mission and values, it creates a culture where everyone is on board and working towards the same goal. Strategy is following through your aha moments. He stresses that developing a successful strategy doesn't require complex academic knowledge or rocket science. Instead, it's about having those aha moments and following through with the right people. As a senior management team, it's your responsibility to come up with these aha moments. You can do this by analyzing the market, your competitors, and current trends. Once you have a plan, it's all about putting the right people in place to execute it. For example, you need innovative and visionary people for new ideas, and you need efficiency experts to cut costs. To always improve, Welch recommends that you constantly look for best practices and implement them within your company. But don't stop there, make it a company-wide mission to continuously work on and refine those practices. How to change. In the world of business, change can be difficult to implement because people often resist it. While some changes are necessary and easy to make, most changes require careful planning and communication to gain acceptance. To make change easier, you should make a clear business case for why it's necessary and communicate it effectively to your team. However, even with a well-thought-out plan, some people will still resist change. As a manager, it's your job to get rid of those who resist change and put those who are enthusiastic about the idea in charge of the change. As an employee, resisting change is a political mistake that can harm your career. Always be on the lookout for new opportunities for change and be willing to take risks to stay ahead of the competition. By embracing change and making it a part of your company culture, you can ensure your business stays relevant and successful in the long run. Dealing with a bad boss. In order to deal with a problem with your boss, Welch suggests that you start by considering whether the issue is actually with your boss or with yourself. Try to determine if your boss is just a jerk to you, or if they treat everyone poorly. Interestingly, Welch points out that sitting down with your boss to discuss the issue is usually not a good idea, as it can often end up hurting you more than helping. This honesty from Welch is refreshing and appreciated. Lastly, it's important to consider whether your boss will be sticking around for the long haul. If they will be, it might be wise to start looking for a new job. But if you decide to stay, it's important to stop complaining and accept that you are choosing to be there. In conclusion, Jack Welch's book Winning provides valuable insights and practical advice for aspiring leaders in the business world. His emphasis on the importance of developing people, setting clear mission and values, finding aha moments for strategy, embracing change, and dealing with difficult bosses remains relevant today. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, like, subscribe and share this YouTube channel for more content on leadership and business success.